guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, what's up? My name is vianney.strick. Thank you so much for being here. So today, as you can see by the title, we are doing a full face of NYX. I have done this video before, but it was about 3 years ago. I obviously have newer products, and I tried to pick up products that are actually like pretty new to right now, and then I also have some old favorites to show you guys. So I really hope that y'all enjoy this video, and if you do enjoy this video, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel to join my squad. Let's get into it. This is my natural hair, so I know it looks really crazy, but I'm actually filming a hair tutorial for those waves that I always wear in my videos. So if you're interested in that, then of course stay tuned, because that will be, I think, the next video. What I actually did this time around, the newest products that I just bought for this video, I already tried out because I want to give you more of a review. I already did a test wear on them, so that way I can like tell you guys like what I really think, and they're not just first impressions. I hope that you guys like that. Let me know if you prefer first impressions or reviews. And I guess let's start out with primer. So this is going to be the third time that I try this. So this is just the regular NYX Pore Filler Primer. I didn't realize until I got here that I actually got the smaller size. I guess this is like the half size. It was still $5. I like it. It reminds me a lot of the Benefit Professional, which I really like. I know some people hate on those primers, but I don't use a primer like that all over my face. I like to use it literally just where I have pores. It looks pretty much the same. I do enjoy it. I think that it creates a really nice soft canvas. It does blur out your pores. I know it's kind of hard to see that with these lights, but I just put it on my nose and it feels really nice. It's not drying. It is mattifying, but not drying, which is why I like it. So next we are going to go in with foundation. This is also one of the newest products that I have, and I have tried it once, but I wore it for a full day. So this is the NYX Bear With Me Tinted Skin Veil, and I do have the shade Golden Caramel. Obviously, my face is a little bit lighter than my neck. This might be a little dark for me, but we'll make it work. It does come in a squeezy tube. See how it looks a little crazy, but like I said, we'll make it work. So I like to put not a lot, but not a little. I put on a regular amount just because I do prefer more coverage. So while I blend this out, let me just tell you guys what it says on the back here. So it says that this is supposed to provide a fresh face look. It evens out your skin tone, provides seamless coverage. It's supposed to be breathable, weightless formula. The skin looks luminous, it does not streak, and it provides up to 8-hour wear. Okay, so I know it is definitely like the wrong shade. This is like very, very olive, and as you guys can see, I'm not that olive, but I have used this before, and I promise it does work out in the end with concealer and powder. I picked this online, so just, you know, just bear with me. But I don't know if you guys can tell, it definitely gives you a luminous look. It is light to medium coverage. You can build it up a little bit. I have a little pimple right here, and you can still see it. I do have freckles on my nose, and you can still clearly see them. So this is definitely like that skin tint. I really enjoy it. Something that I love about it is that it lasted me all freaking day, even in the hot weather. And something that I love is that it barely creased on my smile lines. And if you guys are not new to this channel, I crease so much. I really like this. So if you're interested in trying this, I say give it a go because it looks beautiful. And just remember, you can always add more coverage with concealer. Speaking of concealer, we are gonna use one of their newest concealers, the NYX Born to Glow Concealer. I do have the shade True Beige. It does have a squeezy tube and a sponge. I don't hate the sponge. It is what it is. I did notice though last time that I applied it that you could still kind of see my under eyes. So what I'm going to do this time around is actually let it dry a little bit before I blend it out. I know that nobody likes doing the triangle anymore, but I noticed that with this concealer, I really do need to bring it down because I don't want this to show. And that's what happened last time. So I'm also going to get it in here and use it as my base for my shadow. The consistency is really nice. It feels really good under the eyes. It's not drying or anything. It gave me about medium coverage, but I'm hoping that if I let this set a little bit, it might give me full. Okay, that should be good. All right, I'm gonna wait like a good 30 seconds and I'll be right back. So a little tip, if you want the most coverage out of really any product that you are using, one, like I just did, obviously you can let it set a little bit, but also just do the lightest taps. This will still blend out your concealer or your foundation, but it'll make sure that it doesn't pick up too much of the excess, so you do get as much coverage as possible. Okay, see, this is looking a lot more full coverage now. Okay, so we are blended out, and see how it's starting to even out a little bit? The color doesn't look as crazy. So for powder, I actually have used this powder and I think it's amazing, but I haven't used it under my eyes yet. And I'm kind of worried because I don't tend to like luminous powders under my eyes, but we're gonna give it a shot because I believe it's meant for the whole face, including under your eyes. So this is the High Glass Finishing Powder, and I did get the shade medium. So this is more of a luminous finishing powder. I have tried it to set my face, but not my under eyes. Like I said, I don't love using luminous powders under my eyes because to me, it kind of brings out your pores again. But since we are doing a full face of NYX, I don't have a translucent powder to show you guys. It doesn't look bad. I just don't love, like I said, I don't love luminous powders. If you like the e.l.f. Halo Glow Powder under your eyes, then you would like this under your eyes. This is almost like a pressed version of it. So, you know what? It looks fine. It actually looks pretty on camera. I feel like it's giving me a lot of luminosity under my eyes, obviously, but it's giving me like a very healthy look. I'm actually gonna set my whole face with this. This is why I like this powder a lot. This powder gives your skin such a beautiful radiance without it looking shimmery. And something that I noticed as well is that the radiance, look how, can you guys already tell that radiance that's coming through? I noticed that this radiance, how many times have I said that, comes through the bronzer as well, and the blush, it's such a stunning powder. So I'm just going to put that everywhere to set my foundation. So now we have the face set, but as you can see, I don't look matte. Like, I still look super healthy and a little bit glowy. I think we should move on to the brows and then we can finish off the face. I do have some oldies and then a newer product for me. So this is the NYX Fill and Fluff eyebrow pencil, and I have in the shade Ash Brown. As you can see, the spoolie is not a spoolie, it's like a little brush. So I actually do like this product. I think that the little tiny brush that comes with the pencil works great because this specific pencil is more pigmented than I'm used to. It is a little bit harsher, but with this little brush, you can definitely fluff it out. The only thing that I don't love about it is that I need a spoolie to really get my eyebrows where I want them to be. So I do like the product overall, but I still like to brush my brows with a spoolie. So the thing about this is that this is a quick brow product. Like, this is not going to give you the most precise brows. It's going to give you something that looks good but is quick and fluffy. So I do like this. I think that this, you can really like do your eyebrows really fast. I have so many like face products to show you guys. So first, let's do a little bit of contour. Honestly, don't even remember how I feel about this, but this is the NYX contour kit. Do you guys remember this? I feel like everyone used to use this. So again, this is the highlight and contour palette. I think I'm gonna go in with this shade right here. But I do remember this is pretty pricey, but it's also like a lot of shades. So, I mean, it's just pricey for something from the drugstore, but it does have a lot. Okay, this is nice. I mean, I'll tell you what. It's not the most buttery formula ever. It's actually pretty dry, but it blended nice. Like I said, I don't dislike this. It's just, this is like for all skin types, which is good, but I don't think that someone needs this many shades. Like, this would be really good for a very deep skin tone, but it's very dark for me. This is way too light for me, but it would work if you have a very light skin tone. So I really see this more of like a freelance kind of kit. So if you're into that, I would check this out. But for just one person, I do think it's a little much. All right, so moving on to bronzer. If you are like a an OG viewer of mine, this used to be like my go-to bronzer. This is just the NYX matte bronzer, and I do have the shade Deep Tan. It is more of that really, really warm, dark shade. This used to be my go-to. It is just a matte bronzer, and it's nice. It's just a go-to matte bronzer that is pigmented, but it blends out really nice. If you guys don't see me reaching for things anymore, it's just because I'm trying out more product. And of course, in my videos, I try to put out, like, I try to put trending products, because you're probably wondering more about those products than something that's been out for a long time. But this is really nice if you're into super warm bronzers. This shade is really nice. It's just an overall good bronzer if you're just looking for a matte bronzer, like I said, pigmented and blends out really nicely, then this one is the one for you. But I wanted to show you guys, this is a matte bronzer and I haven't put highlight on or anything, but see how that finishing powder is still radiating through. Like, I find this powder to be so nice. I mean, it just looks so good. I don't have any highlight on. If you watch all my videos, you've already seen both of these products in action. This is the most recent purchase from NYX that I have with blushes. This is the NYX Bear With Me Jelly Blush. I have this in the shade Rum Punch, and this is what it looks like. I know it looks really, really scary. This is from their CANNABIS SATIVA line. I do have a whole video on CANNABIS SATIVA makeup if you're interested. This on bare skin is very faint. Like, you do have to build it up. It looks very, very natural. But this on powdered skin actually shows up a lot more. Don't be afraid of it. I'm gonna grab some and put it on the back of my hand and just blend it out. You don't need a lot of it. Like, this is all you need for the rest of your life. Like, you're never gonna run out. And just kind of blend it out and then start putting it on. And as you guys can see, I already had powder on my skin, but this blush works really nice on top of powder, or not on top of powder. It just looks good regardless. I like the consistency because it's not luminous, but it's more like hydrating, so it still gives your skin like a little bit of luminosity, but it's not shimmery. So that's, I just don't love shimmery blushes, but this is really nice. See how cute it looks? I know this looks very like scary, but it just looks scary because there's so much product in it. I could build this up, but I'm not going to, just because I do have another blush to show you guys. So this is more of an OG kind of situation from NYX. This is the NYX Sweet Cheeks blush palette, and this is in the shade 01. This I really, really enjoy. I've had this for a couple years now. I think it's really, really nice. I just really enjoy these. So I'm just gonna set this blush. I'm going to mix this one, which is a little bit shimmery, and then this matte one. But these are very pigmented. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I went in with a very, very light hand. So I just wanted to show you guys both options. These are really nice. Again, if you're into freelancing, these would be really nice to have. Let's move on to eyeshadow. This is the only thing that I haven't truly tried, because with eyeshadow I can just tell if I like something or not. But I picked up this little palette. This is the NYX Ultimate Edit, and this is in the shade Warm Neutrals. The reason why I got this is obviously because for me, it's wearable. And there are some palettes that are pretty pricey that don't have good reviews. So I wanted to buy something that had good reviews, so I gave it more of a shot. The only thing I've tried is this middle shade. I've used it as an all-over crease color. So this is what that looks like. These don't look that shimmery, but they look like a nice formula. So you guys know the drill. This is not a tutorial, so I'm gonna put some music and kind of speed it up and do a quick eyeshadow look. I know that this is very basic. Obviously, this is a very basic shadow, but wow. I don't know if you guys noticed, I hope that you did, but I used the shades differently. Like, I used this shade very, very lightly as a crease color, and then I went in heavier, and look at how dark it got. So I kind of wanted to see if the shades are versatile, and they definitely are. As you can see, the shimmer shadow is very, very like toned down. It gave me a little bit of a glow, but it's not like a shimmery foiled shadow, and I'm okay with that. These shades are very pigmented, and I give this a 10 out of 10. I think that if you're looking for these shades, this is a great formula. So the next product is eyeliner. I have been dying to get this because you guys have been telling me that this is really good. So this is the NYX Epic Ink Liner. I did get in the brown shade, but I just wanted to show you guys. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I kind of messed it up a little bit. This is the shade of brown. It's like not the darkest, but it's like a really pretty chocolate brown. This is a brush tip, which is my favorite kind of liners, but I guess the first time that I put it in the cap, I just messed it up. So now there's like 3 little hairs. Let me cut them because this has been messing me up. This is a really nice liner. I've tried it out a couple times before this video. It is super, super pigmented, super long wearing. It applies really easily. The applicator is really nice. It's very opaque, and I just really enjoy it. I like this liner so much that I think I actually want to get the black one. I will say I have been digging the brown eyeliner. 10 out of 10 to this liner. Some of you guys recommended this to me, and thank you because this is awesome. Let me curl my lashes, and now we are going to go into mascara. So this is the NYX On The Rise Volume Mascara, and this is what the one looks like. It is a rubber mascara that is very spiky and hourglass. So the thing about this mascara is that it has great reviews. A lot of people have raved about it, and I like it, but it says that it's a volume mascara, but to me it gives me more length and separation, which I really enjoy, and I love, love, love the brush. The only thing that I don't love is the formula, because I don't know what it is, but it's either too dry, or because the brush is too spiky, it doesn't really coat the lashes that much. You have to do so many coats of mascara to really get like a thick mascara coat. So that's the only thing. Like, I like everything about it except that it doesn't apply enough product for me. Okay, wait, this looks really good. Okay, the first time I tried it, it was just, I don't know what it is, but I think maybe I didn't give it that much of a shot. I like it more than I thought, but I still will stand with what I say. It's more lengthening and separating than volumizing. I have pretty long lashes. I always link my lash serum down below, and it definitely did a lot for them, but I do think that if you have very sparse lashes, this is not a volumizing mascara. Like, it's not gonna build them for you, but if you do have a good pair of lashes, I think that you're really gonna like this. For highlighter, I went ahead and got the same like high glass highlighter from the collection. So these two, this is the finishing powder in medium, and this is the highlighter in medium. So this is what they look like. Again, it's the NYX High Glass Illuminator, and this one's in the shade Daytime Halo, and this is the medium shade from the 3. This is really, really cool. This feels like a creamy powder. It actually feels like a putty. I don't want to ruin it, but for the sake of the video, see how it's like grabbed my fingerprint? I do like this one because it is more of like a creamy texture, so it doesn't look like just a thing of powder on your face. It blends in with your skin a little bit more. I just start like buffing it because, like I said, since it is more of like a creamy texture, I like to buff it and see how like insane it is. I like to go in with my sponge, and since it does have that like creamy consistency, it does like blend out really nicely. This high glass collection from NYX is stunning. Like, it is just stunning. Definitely some of my new favorite products. It just looks really good. Like, both of these products that I used today make your skin look better. I just love this complexion. Like, I love it. Like, NYX is really doing it. All right, so let's move on to lips so we can finish this off. I got a couple shades of their liner. I have so many liners from NYX, but I really wanted to find like a good brownie nude. So I wanted to try this one. So this is the NYX Professional Makeup. It's actually an eye pencil, but I think it's like eye and lip. So this is just the eye pencil, and this is in the shade light brown. I thought we could do like a brown lip with a pinky liquid lipstick. So I am gonna fill it in a little bit. I like it. It's pigmented. Again, it's an eye pencil, but you can do whatever you want with makeup. So this is the NYX Powder Puff lipstick, and this is in the shade Best Buds. This is more of a powder, like cream to powder formula. So I'm just gonna put it on. I'm just gonna put a little bit on and dab it. I like the way this turned out. Again, this is light brown, and then the lip was Best Buds. All right, so now we just need to set the face. So this is just the Bear With Me spray with Cannabis Sativa infusion. This is a multitasking spray. It says that it leaves a complexion looking fresh and revitalized. It's also infused with skin-loving vitamin C, vitamin E, caffeine, and hemp-derived seed oil. So this is a primer, refresher, and setter. I like this because it hydrates my skin, but it doesn't make it dewy. So if you just want a do-it-all refresher, setter, primer, hydrating, feels good, smells nice, this is nice, and the sprayer is also really good. Guys, I am obsessed with everything. Usually, like, I like my makeup looks, but I'm looking at myself in my mirror and it just looks so dang good in person. Not that the makeup looks bad in person, but sometimes on the camera it might look really nice and like blended and smooth, but in person it looks a little bit heavy. But guys, in person my skin looks gorgeous, it looks glowy, it looks healthy. Like, this is one of my favorite looks that I've done. I'm obsessed. Like, I'm obsessed with this makeup. Guys, I give it a 10 out of 10. NYX is awesome. I know it's a little bit on the pricier side, but I think that you pay for what you get. I know that you guys love full face makeup tutorials. I have a lot of them coming for you guys. Like, I have another one with e.l.f. coming because there's so many new products coming out. I also have a hard candy one coming. I mean, if you guys like them, I'm gonna keep doing them. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you all so much for watching. I love you all very, very much, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.